Knowledge here at Pêche, and we got a special guest today. Who's this guy?
Mike from Dead Slate Coffee. Good stuff in here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a little NOLA bet, too, later. Let's see what happens with special guest stars. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Knowledge. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, feast with me on some New Orleans seafood as we enjoy fish, shrimp, raw oysters, fried oysters, gumbo, and crawfish at Peche Seafood Grill for a restaurant review video with our special guest. Peche Seafood Grill is located in the New Orleans Warehouse District at 800 Magazine Street, which is about 3 minutes and a half mile away from the New Orleans French Quarter. This restaurant opened up back in 2013 and it quickly became a popular spot. The historic building that Peche is located in was a carriage house, and then later it was a mortuary where Confederate States of America President Jefferson Davis was embalmed after he died in New Orleans in 1889. So my very first visit here at Peche was years ago, right after they opened, when I was here with my mother and sister, and they served us cold gumbo. And nobody was happy because Mama wasn't happy. Now I've heard nothing but great things about this place since, so let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. So you can see they have quite a spacious area in here, and a big crowd of folks are always in here enjoying the food. Now we've got this really nice spacious bar for the adult beverages over on this side of the building, and then we're going to go more towards the dining spaces over here. And here we are walking from the main entrance and away from that main bar. And here we have some of the other seating areas here. Plenty of great dining spaces. And here's the oyster bar right here. So you've got a bar at each side depending on what it is you're looking for. The adult beverage bar or the oyster bar, but you can get adult beverages at both. Let's go ahead and check out this menu now. So we have the raw bar with seafood salad, Gulf shrimp, steak tartare with oyster aioli, seafood platter, snacks, smoked tuna dip, fried bread with sea salt, hush puppies, crispy broccoli with pimento aioli. Then we have small plates with catfish with pickled greens and chili broth, fish sticks with Urban South beer batter, grilled chicken with white barbecue sauce, spicy ground shrimp with noodles, fried oysters with kimchi aioli and pickled pumpkin, soup and salad with seafood gumbo, mixed greens with figs and goat cheese, kale salad with mango, chili crisp, and peanuts. Then we have entrees with baked drum with mushroom broth and cala, grilled tuna with lentils, carrots, and kumquats, grilled hanger steak with salsa verde, grilled chicken with brown rice risotto, jumbo shrimp with coconut greens and rice cake, for the table, whole grilled fish, and 22-ounce ribeye. Sides with Brussels sprouts with chili vinegar, Brabant potatoes, roasted squash with shiitake and miso, brown rice risotto with sweet potato and sage, beets with lime, chili, basil, and almonds. Then we have some daily specials with the raw bar, tuna crudo with sesame, cherry tomato, and cilantro, drum salad with tomato confit, broccoli, and croutons, snapper ceviche with coconut and sweet potato, royal reds with radish, cucumber, and lime, oysters 1/2 dozen or dozen, Louisiana area, Alabama, Murder Point, Florida, Appalachia Bay, whole fish, grilled redfish with salsa verde, fish, grilled swordfish with glazed carrots, basil, and arugula, small plates, grilled royal reds with kimchi butter and sesame, crawfish capellini with chili butter and basil, crawfish croquettes with fontina and saffron aioli, sides roasted carrots with harissa, sesame, and mint. Since we're in the midst of crawfish season, I decided to get the crawfish croquettes with fontina and saffron aioli, and it looks fantastic. Oh, yes. This thing here looks great. It smells fantastic. Ooh. All right, here we go. The taste test, and very delicious. I'm enjoying it. Look at these crawfish in here. So my only complaint is they definitely could have added a whole lot more crawfish in here because, hey, I do love some crawfish. Flavors here are really fantastic, though. I absolutely love the sauce here. This aioli is fantastic. I'm really enjoying the flavors here. So the croquettes, the crawfish, everything in here in this dish is just really going together fantastically, and I really love the flavors for the crawfish croquettes. Oh, So, just like I've totally destroyed these croquettes, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about this dish. And while you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do work for tips and I appreciate any help with that. Next up, I had to get the Royal Reds with radish, cucumber, and lime. I have to say though, this is the first time I've ever gotten Royal Reds in New Orleans. They are very small compared to where I usually eat Royal Reds, which is down around Mobile Bay. So the Royal Reds I've always eaten in the past are way bigger than this. However, these taste perfectly fine. I just didn't think they came in such a small size because all of the Royal Reds I've seen everywhere in the past have been really big shrimp. So I just have never known that they came in these smaller size versions. So I learn something new every day. Usually they're way more expensive around New Orleans than they are around Mobile Bay. That's why I tend to only eat them when I'm in the area, because the Royal Reds are a deep water shrimp that the fishermen in Alabama and Florida specialize in. And we don't really seem to catch that type of shrimp around Louisiana in any way to my knowledge. So I am enjoying this dish though, and this has been quite a nice experience with these Royal Red shrimp. So just like I've totally destroyed this dish, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this dish. While you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do work for tips. I appreciate any help with that. Next, we have the baked drum with mushroom broth and kala, which is an interesting choice, as usually kala have powdered sugar on them and are served like a beignet. So this is a kala. They used to be very common in New Orleans. Now they're very hard to find. It's essentially a rice cake. So this is a baked drum. I catch these all the time, so I always feel a little guilty when I'm buying at restaurants that I catch it myself. So drum can be any number of species that we have in Louisiana, and since the restaurant might not necessarily know which species they're getting in, it's just easier for them to list it as drum. Redfish, black drum, several other species of drum are very common in the area, so you never know exactly which one you're gonna get. Sometimes the server doesn't even know which one you're getting, so I can't tell you which one I've gotten today because they didn't know which one to tell me today. So, you know, they're all pretty good eating in my experience, though. They're pretty darn good fish to both catch and eat, and they're definitely a fantastic experience whenever you're in New Orleans to give the drum a try. If they can tell you the specific type, that's just a little extra bonus, as they all taste pretty similar in my experience as well, too. Now, a whole lot of the redfish are farm raised. I know a bunch of them come out of Texas, as Texas seems to have quite a large farming operation for the redfish. They are still pretty decent eating as well in my experience. There's some different laws concerning whether a fish can be wild caught or has to be farm raised in a restaurant. So there's always some variety of that going on with it. Louisiana's laws are constantly changing. Which fish species can be wild caught and served in a restaurant, and which have to be bought from a farm raised vendor. So a little research into the complicated laws might be the only way to figure it out, and if your restaurant actually tells you what you're getting is probably a better way also to know the specifics of what the source of your meal is going to be coming from. So this is quite an enjoyable dish. I enjoyed it. So just like I've totally destroyed all of this, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this dish. And while you're down there, make sure to check out things on my Patreon, as I do work for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So the bill arrived, and the total before tip was $66.12. Okay, so that was all the warm-up. Now we're jumping to my meal with Mike from Dead Sled Coffee, and I'm having a little seafood gumbo here. Ooh, yes. oysters in there, shrimp. Look at all this okra. Ooh, there's all sorts of good things in here. Ah, there is a lot of good seafood in this gumbo. It's got really good flavor. I'm enjoying all of the very abundant seafood in here. There's lots of good flavors happening. I'm just unhappy they didn't have any hot sauce on the table, but oh well, it was all pretty good anyway. So here we go, good to the last bite, and now, just like I've totally destroyed the seafood gumbo, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Next up, we had the huge challenge of the seafood platter from the Raw Bar. Oh, look at all the stuff on here. And then for a side, we also got these beets with lime, chili, basil, and almonds. A little raw oyster time. Louisiana oysters these days here, at least. Oh, look, he took down the oyster. How was that? Little shrimp salad. Oh, the boiled shrimp. He peeled it and everything. Yeah, good job. Yeah, he's not gonna eat the shell though. He knows better. Little smoked drum. Okay, so I already peeled the shrimp. Now we're gonna eat it. I don't know why I'm using a fork. I just got my hands filthy dirty peeling it early, but here we go. All right, perfectly boiled shrimp. Yum. All right, another oyster now. Oh, these are very nice cold and salty oysters. Ooh, yes. Here we go. We're gonna try some of these beets, and I gotta say, you know, these are very nice looking beets. And I do love some golden and red beets. Oh, yes, that's a great combo. I do love the beets. So see, I do actually eat my veggies, as these beets really do go well with just about everything, I think. So just like I've totally destroyed all this food, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Here we have the fried oysters with kimchi aioli and pickled pumpkin. Ooh, well, fried oyster. Oh, I'm getting really full. We're really packing it down today. Next up, we have a steak tartare with an oyster aioli, and this looks pretty nice. I'm skipping that though because we have a jumbo shrimp with coconut greens and rice cake to take down. Ooh. Rice cake. We absolutely destroyed so much food during this absolute feast. We just have plates everywhere of so many wonderful things we've taken down. But there's still dessert time. So we have carrot sticky toffee pudding, salted peanut pie, key lime pie, salted caramel cake, strawberry profiteroles, ice cream or sorbet. I couldn't eat another bite, but Mike from Dead Sled Coffee got the salted caramel cake. All right, it's dessert time. Ooh. Is that your last bite for the day?
It should have been my last bite ages ago, but might be a little Irish in the coffee.
There might be just a slight hint of alcohol. So, what's your overall experience of the fun here?
Every time we're in town, the Raw Bar, fantastic.
So you're never coming back then, right? Till the next time.
Great food in New Orleans. That's rich. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks so much to Mike for grabbing my lunch today. Now we're off to another bar. Here we are at the World War II Museum. Oh, we're still going. Cheers.
Historic stuff in here.
And we're just warming up. We're at the bar again at the Ugly Dog Saloon.
You got like professional chef.
Yes. Nola Bet, Prost, Suck Up. Cheers.
What is Nolan for
Ah. He's got a better drink though. He's dedicated. I'm still beer.
It smells like curry. It smells good.
What is that? What'd you
I
get?
said it smells
Some
like
kind
curry.
of strawberry bourbon.
Classy. There we go.
Good stuff.
So thanks so much to everybody at Peche Seafood Grill for some great food and good times, and thanks so very, very much to Mike from Dead Sled Coffee for paying for lunch today and for continuing to supply NOLA Gent with fantastic Dead Sled Coffee. And thanks so much to all of you out there, especially to my Patreons. And if you would so kindly, just go ahead and share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, as it really would help me with the YouTube algorithm. Then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. NOLA Gent here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.